If you're flying over to the US, you might be disappointed to know the Aussie dollar hasn't been doing very well. At 64.6 US cents, it's down to a 7-month low because the US greenback has been surging these past few weeks on expectations Donald Trump would become president again, which means fewer interest rate cuts for the Americans than previously thought, especially if Trump acts on his promise to ramp up trade wars with the rest of the world, which could, ironically, make cost of living pressures worse for the American public, despite what he's promised them. Likewise, money markets are now betting the Reserve Bank of Australia will only cut rates twice, at best, by the end of next year, with the first cut more likely to happen in July rather than February. Meanwhile, it was a solid day for the share market, which rose 0.7%, despite a mixed performance overseas, and a steep fall in iron ore prices. And finally, there's been even more bad news for Mineral Resources, whose shares plunged by another 5% today. That's after the miner revealed it paid $32 million in rent over 2 decades for properties that were at least partially owned by its founder, Chris Ellison, who's been in the spotlight for tax evasion. And it provided $158,000 in rent relief for 11 years to businesses linked with Ellison's daughter. As for why the company is only telling us now, they say it's because that info was not materially price sensitive, given the quantum or amount involved. How wrong they were. And that's finance.